Back here in second period action presented by Bud Lights on Callahan. Joanne Bethea, 8:44 to go. And a shorthanded goal by Jacob Schnapp has tied it up at 2. Joe, offensive draw coming up here. PD's carried a lot of momentum here in the second period, but the teams have traded goals. The important part now is make sure that PD doesn't let it deflate them.
One thing I've noticed a lot this season, it seems like right when the momentum seems to shift to the Ice Cats, something takes it away. It's like they let their guard down, so now we need it to switch back our way.
Consistency is key, that's for sure. Puck chip behind the net. Here's Zajac around to the far side. Trying to move it out of there. Razulov's got to go back behind the net. And I know it's hard to find consistency with an inaugural season franchise. I mean, you make a lot of changes, and we talked to Gary Graham about it last week on Ice Cats Insider. And, throughout the year, you're just trying to find your formula, your players. You come in with an idea in training camp, and some parts gel, some don't. You end up then making some moves, and then you see what works from there. And right till the very end, this Ice Cats team still looking for that 100% successful formula, as I think all teams are. But they have continuously tried to improve. Sometimes it can be a little frustrating process, though, I know. But, again, hey, if they win in regulation tonight, and it's tied at 2 right now, they clinch a postseason berth. And that's not too shabby in your first year.
It's hard in your first year to find all the right pieces. So to be able, to even if they don't make postseason, what they've done so far this year is still really incredible for it to be a first-year organization.
Laying the foundation for, seasons to come, finding guys who do want to be here in the PD area, first of all, who like it. Some of them will want to call it home. Some of them will settle here, just like we saw with the Pride. And I'll tell you what, for Pride Night, and I still see PD Pride jerseys all over this arena. Mm-hmm. I mean, the hockey history goes back over 20 years here. Folks love it. So tied at 2 here is the Ice Cats at center with the puck. Here's Welsh pushing it back in. Hamilton over to the left side, and now the lead ahead is flipped onto the right wing. Robinson gloves it, brings it in over the line. Challenged by Farmer, puts it into the corner. Right back, Robinson in front of shot. Save me, Babbitt. Rebound right back through the crease. Taken out of danger by Farmer. Oh my goodness, Babbitt just absolutely robbed Jake Cox. Cox knocked down at the line, and the puck is cleared out by the Thunderbirds. Oh, so close. McGill Diaz will leave it. Robinson on the right side. Welsh with the lead ahead, tipped into the left wing corner. Cox up after it. Onto the near side. Here's Farmer. Farmer ahead to center. White cross ice. Wilson tried to knock it down out of the air, and the feed through the slot ends up on the left wing. White down low after it. Left it into space there. And now a chance maybe for a clear here. Gullo around to the far side, and the Ice Cats looking to exit the zone. Elijah Wilson will tip it out to center. Right now, it's Houston Wilson and Elijah Wilson out there with Nick Gullo. As a little bit of line shuffling going on here in the second. And now on the left side here, Scallant pushing his way into the corner. Centers, but it drifts all the way to the right point. Pastuca covering. Pastuca with a wrong wrist shot finds the glass. Around to come to the left point. Craig kept it in only momentarily, though. Now Houston Wilson up the other way with it. Getting it on across, and the play offside. Gullo is in ahead of that by a couple of feet there. 5:54 to go in the second. Tied up at 2. Want to let everybody know Ice Cats Hockey brought to you in part by Gatorade, the official thirst quencher, by XGen, the official recovery and rejuvenation partner, by Celsius, the official energy drink, by Pepsi, the official soft drink, and Pepsi Zero, the official soft drink of Ice Cats goaltenders. Face off just outside the Thunderbirds' blue line. And Twin City looking to move it ahead. Salak onto the left wing side. Tipped down into the corner. Here's Keeley around after it. Razulov up the far wall. That one kicked back towards him, and now a chance to clear out. They'll skate it ahead. Ice Cats on the attack. Into the right wing corner. Della Savita leading the charge down low. Ran into a pile of white jerseys. Off the glass, a bouncer that does find its way out to center. Salak picked up by Della Savita on the back check. Butita right side. Played it off Razulov. It ends up in behind the net. Della Savita kicks it up the far side boards. Looking to bounce it to the line. He does, but it's kept in there by Hanley. He'll send it around the rim onto the near wing. Salak over there. Butita in the left side corner. Puck right in front. Colgan steers it away. It comes to the line. Hanley with a shot. Missed the net. Keeley on the rebound, and that's blocked. Zajac swatting at it, trying to move it along. Flips it up for Legkov to the line, and again, a good keep by Hanley. Puck ends up in the right side corner. Thunderbirds trying to find some shots here. Keeley dancing behind the net, goes back out the far side. Razilov wraps him up. They go to the wall together. Up the boards, kept in, right side Butita. Try to lift that one in front. It's knocked out of the air here, lands on the near side. Keeley on it. He swings it towards the net, poked away by the goal stick of Colgan. Puck still at the side of the net, finally pulled out of there by Marcinkiewicz. And he'll race up the left wing. Marcinkiewicz trying to cut in over the line, into the pile, lost the puck, and now it's stolen back. On the right wing, Legkov, all the way behind the net. He's knocked down in the corner by Farmer. Crowd wanted a penalty. They won't get it. Legkov below the goal line. Centering attempt. Quick shot ripped to the glass as Robinson got that one up high. And it's flipped ahead now into space up the left wing. Dumas moving ahead for the Thunderbirds. Miguel Diaz knocks him down, took the puck. And he'll send it around the rim to the right point. Craig waiting there. Shot coming in. Oh, tipped just to the back door and went just past the stick of Dumas. Fed to the far side. Diaz, well, no, he'll let it go for Marcinkiewicz. Looking to skate it ahead. Robinson onto the left wing side. Noah Robinson delays, waits, looking for some help here. Feeding the left point, a shot coming in, and again, a left pad save Babic. Ends up with Schnapp. He'll play it ahead. 3.5 to go here in the second period, tied at 2. Joe, we've been going end to end here for a while. And now it's PD's turn to the attack. Frolov, right side to Welsh. He'll leave it off. Onto the wing, charging down Gullo behind the net, out the far side on the backhand. Curling in the corner. Gullo into the slot, into the skates of Welsh. He sweeps it on goal, and again, Babic with a left pad save. Puck to the right point. Quick shot, and that one is knocked out. Babic to the far glass. Pastuca wrapped up on the far wing with Frolov. Welsh in the pile to Frolov. Down low with a rolling puck. Drives on the backhand. His shot tipped out of play.
Now it's time for you to catch your breath.
Yes, I will take the break. 2:53 to go in the second. This game's tied at 2. Back with more action presented by Bud Light in just a moment. This is Ice Cats Hockey.